Welcome to my Impling Only UIM Series. You might think this idea is crazy because it most likely is. Some backstory behind starting this account. I spent hours scouting lucky implings for UIM Karamja and really enjoyed it, so I decided to make this account. It's currently almost 5 months old, with around 75,000 implings caught. You'll see on screen my current stats and impling counts. These are the rules that I follow for my account. I use items and resources from implings, including items such as the lockpick, hammer, axe and pickaxe. The lockpick unlocks thieving from my account. I can also use the items I spawn in Lumbridge with, such as the tinderbox, small fishing net, bronze axe, bronze pickaxe. The tinderbox and net also unlock fishing and fire making for my account. I am a non-combat account, training only magic using non-damaging spells which are confuse, weaken and curse. My exceptions are I use the farming shop. I added this exception in so I could gain access to farming supplies when I started my account. However, now I have these built in my player-owned house. Construction tools. I picked up the saw when I first started the account, as this is my only access to one. Vials of water and a pestle and mortar. This unlocks Herbalore for my account. And the general store. I use this to repurchase things such as the tinderbox to save inventory space and to sell my items if I am not alching them. I can also use items from the construction store to build things in my player-owned house once. For example, the rejuvenation pools or the gilded altar. On screen you'll see a breakdown of how I'm going to be training my skills. Feel free to pause the video if you'd like to read it. Now into the first episode. As this is the first episode, I'll update you on what's in my looting bag. Unfortunately, when Bounty Hunter returns I won't have access to them anymore. I have gold bars and black d'hide for crafting, although this is later game experience. The coal and the Adior is for smithing. The coal is from crystal keys which I get from magpie implings. I'm saving the coconuts from a magic seed which I got from dragging implings. The pure essence I'm saving for rune crafting natures, and I will use the summer pies for run energy. I'm saving the darts and arrow tips for fletching. I'll most likely drop the darts when I lose my looting bag. The bones I'm going to stack until I get the gilded altar in my house. The soul runes I need to collect 1,000 for the first pool, which I also need 10 staminas for. Dragon stones are just for crafting experience from my gold bars. The body runes are just for magic training. If you're wondering how I get the staminas, I use noted talk stalls from nature implings and wait for the Dr. Jekyll random. I ran a poll on my Twitter when I hit 80 hunter to see people's opinions on using hunter potions, and it passed. So at the moment I have caught 63 dragon implings, 49 around Runescape, 44 in pure Puro. Hunter potions also mean I can start catching lucky implings at 86 hunter. There's 67 smithing. I am currently getting 19.4k experience per hour. I need another 57,000 XP to go to 68. My goal is 75 smithing, so we have a way to go. I'm currently scouting dragon implings on my main on the side, so hopefully we can find some. I decided to take a break from doing struts and do some scouting, and we've just found our first dragon imp of the day. Let's see what we get. Dragon arrow tips, that's perfect. We need a lot of those in order to get from 90 to 95 fletching to use our dragon dart tip. A couple minutes later we found another dragon impling. See what we get this time. If we can catch it today. The worst drop possible. I'm going to be getting a few of those. We found another dragon impling. Let's see what we get this time. Glories. Sorry, Iron Man. Back to back dragon implings. I still have my hunter pot active. Dragon bones. perfect. On screen you can see the loot table for Dragon Implings. The items marked with the green arrow are the ones that will most benefit my account, such as Dragon Bones and the Dart and Arrow tips. The ones you'll see now marked with orange arrows aren't as good for my account, but they're good alkaballs. In this clip you'll see that I found a lucky impling for UIM Karamja. If you PM UIM Karamja, he pays 5 mil per lucky impling. If you find him some of the more rarer items such as Blesty hides, they have a higher bounty, up to 250 mil.
Two hours later.
$62 magic. Originally I wasn't planning on training magic past high alchemy to keep my combat as low as possible for the wieldy altar, but now that I'm going to be using the gilded altar in my player owned house, I'm going to start actively training it. We have a crystal key from our scouting session, so let's go see what we can get. Ideally from crystal keys I want either coal or iron ore, but getting the 10 Lauren drop is also good because Lauren's is the hardest for me to get on this account. I get these key parts from magpie implings. They're fairly common, however often I end up with more than one part than the other. Let's see what we get. Another loot path. As I cannot complete Lost City, the only way for me to enter Pura Pura is to hop wilds to find these crop circles. Some of you may be unaware that within Pura Pura, pushing through the wheat rewards you with 2 or 4 strength XP at a time, and being no combats, this isn't good for my account. I discovered that by drinking a wizard mind bomb reduces my strength level to 0, which decreases the likelihood of me gaining 2 strength experience as it is based on level. Fortunately, as you can see, I'm only 9 XP off of 2 strength. I'm currently 42,000 experience away from 82 Hunter. I think my goal at the moment is going to be to catch Essence Implings and Gourmet Implings for lore runes and for the Transact Grubby Keys, because they can potentially give me 200 lore runes. I'd like to start doing some more clue scrolls, however I need the lore runes to be able to teleport around. I will be back with either 82 Hunter or some Grubby Keys. We just managed to get our first Grubby Key. I'm going to stack them in inventory until we get the level. Yes, we got a maze random. These are really good for my account because I can get coal and mithril ore. Coal and mithril ore are the only good loots I can get from maze randoms. Death runes and chaos runes aren't very good for my account, but the 12 mithril ore is really good. That's another grubby key. Haven't managed to get 82 Hunter just yet, but I'm going to go and try these grubby keys to see what we can get. I did manage to get 1 lore rune drop from Essence Implings. The best items are 200 lore runes or 10 dragon bones. Grubby keys are a 1 in 500 chance from gourmet implings. So far I have caught 22,800 of them. Let's see what we can get. We've got a crystal key, that is still good because that gives me a chance of getting 100 coal and 10 snapdragons. That's not good. Fortunately, no 200 lore runes again. I've opened 36 chests and only had 1 lore rune drop. That's some bad RNG. Let's go find out what we can get from this crystal key. Another loot path of key. Gonna have to go scout some more magpies. There's 65 fletching. I decided to use my arrow shaft and feathers before I did my scouting session for some extra inventory space. I'm hoping to be able to get the other parts for these keys, so I have 4 more chances at some coal or iron ore from the crystal chest. I also just realised that 65 fletching means that I can now fletch yew short bows. This will be good for when I'm AFKing yew trees. Another maze random. Here we go again. "46 coal, that's great, it means I can use my mythril ore." There's another loot path. We've also had some dragon implings and got some summer pies. And another one. I really need to clean up my inventory. That's better. Here we go, this should get me 82 hunter. Oops. Now this should get me 82 hunter. I still 250k XP to 83, which is a big level for my account. It means I can catch dragon implings. Without a boost. Levels are taking quite a long time to achieve now. I hope you enjoyed the first episode. Like and subscribe. If you are interested in the settings I use for scouting implings, I listed them on screen.